Good morning, Companion Animal Science. I'm sorry that I can't be there with you today. Turns out that last night my son spiked a pretty high fever, so I am going to take him to the doctor today, and unfortunately that means I can't be there with you. So instead you get to see my pirate ship in my second bedroom floating over my head while we talk today. So there's a series of YouTube videos that you guys are going to be watching today in order to get through our content of the day. As you go, feel free to just pause the video if you need extra time or at any point during the process. There are a couple of videos. This is definitely video 1, so you should start here. We'll do this one for the Kahoot and the quiz, and then we'll have 2 separate videos for our classification notes because my video recording system here has a time limit on it, or I have to pay lots of money. So we're just going to make lots of YouTube videos for the day. So that being said, please go ahead and get logged into your computer if you haven't already, and go to kahoot.it and get ready for your Kahoot quiz. Well, it's not a quiz, it's just a practice. We'll take the quiz after. Okay, so the substitute is going to go to this link and get logged in into Kahoot. The login info is in the subnotes. When you get there, you just click play on 7.3 Evolution. It should be the very top thing on My Kahoots. And then once you've hit play, it will prompt you to do classic or group. Please click on classic. Once that's there, the students know what to do from that point. They'll log in with a login code. They're going to enter a school-appropriate nickname. And then once everyone's logged into the game, you just hit play. Please read the questions aloud because it's sometimes hard to see them from the back of the room. And then once the students have answered, give them a second to see the data board, what the correct answer was, and then hit next. There are a couple of slides where there is a picture. So you can say view picture if there was confusion about that particular item, hit view picture and it'll bring it up so they can see that graph again and confirm why it was whichever portion that was. Good luck on the Kahoot, guys, and then pause this and I'll be back with you when it's time to start the quiz. Okay, so I hope Kahoot was helpful for some quick review and to jog your memory about the evolution materials. Now it's time to take the actual quiz. So to get to the quiz, you're going to log into Office 365 and go to Teams today. So don't go to OneNote, go to Teams. When you get to Teams, on the very far right, under the word General, you'll see that there's a link titled 7.3 Evolution CFU or 7.3 CFU, I don't remember which one it is. If you click on that link, it will bring up the quiz. It is a 25-question quiz, and it's all multiple choice or true false. So just answer to the best of your ability and hit submit when you get to the end. If you finish early, this quiz doesn't take terribly long, but if you're waiting for a few other people to finish, please just work quietly and wait for everyone to finish. Maintain a quizzing environment so that they have the same level of ability to concentrate as you did when you were working on your quiz. That being said, we're going to kind of wrap up the end of this video with some introduction into the notes. So pause here, and then to get to setting up your notes, we'll continue in this video, but then when we actually start the notes, you'll need to go to video. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to move on to the setup for the notes. You guys can pause this and take the quiz. All right, so for our notes today, you do need to take out your colorful notebooks and turn to a new notes page for numbers in the second half of your notebooks. And then if you don't have your notebook with you today, just take these notes on a spare piece of paper. The next slide that I'm going to show for you is going to be your title, those sorts of things, and then the actual structure of the notes will start in the second video. Okay, so your notes today. Today is 12/10. Your title of your notes is Scientific Classification and Taxonomy. This is lesson 2.2. And your essential question for your notes today is how and why do we classify? So again, today is 12/10. You're taking your Scientific Classification and Taxonomy notes, lesson 2.2, and your essential question is how and why do we classify? All right, so now that you guys have done Kahoot, you've taken your quiz, and you've set up your notes, we're going to close this YouTube video, and we're going to open YouTube video number 2, and we'll continue for the next set of materials.